Evening, everyone. Sorry I haven't had a chance to get back to you since earlier today. Um, it's just an article has come out from Anfield Watch. Well, it hasn't just come out; it's been out a few hours now. This is the first chance I've had to look at it. I've already done something on Virgil van Dijk and the links to Bayern Munich. This one I think came out just before. The article here is timed at 8:45, so it's just over 4 hours ago, and it's by Sam Maguire again, and it says exclusive. Okay, who gave him the information? Let's see it. And it is PSG make €100 million proposal to Virgil van Dijk. Now, for those of us in the UK, let's convert that for you. I think it's about 85, maybe more. £84 million proposal. That's a hefty proposal for our captain then. Okay, let's have a look at this, alright? We know, Virgil van Dijk is out of contract. Sorry, a bit of a dry throat. And the article starts off with telling us the three players are out of contract. We know. Let's skip to the meat of the article. We're going on about the left back Nunes, with Jota, Kelleher, Harvey, Elliott, Endo, Gomez. Right. Right. Now we're starting to get into the PSG links here. They mention the contract predicament for Konate, because obviously his runs out in 2026. And Real Madrid and PSG are monitoring that, supposedly. But now PSG want to reunite him with somebody he knows very well. And that is Virgil van Dijk. Now this is interesting. We've seen the video with our captain and the PSG sporting director Luis Campos last week. Does it say anything on here? Yeah, the video circling social media last week was coincidental. The runaway League One leaders are in talk with his agent. I can't remember the name of the company. His agent, because it's an agency, if I remember rightly. And they say it's a pre-tax offer of €80 million. So it's probably, what would that be? Thankfully I still have the good old currency converter up. €67 million over 2 years spread, with a potential third season, with a hefty signing bonus taking it to an initial proposal of what we saw as the €84 million, €100 million. Okay, let's look down a bit more. Anfield Watch understands. Okay, now this is interesting because remember, Virgil van Dijk came out and said, if anybody tells you they know anything, they're lying. So, this makes this a bit interesting. But apparently they understand money is not a motivating factor for the defender. And they said that late last year, a new deal appeared to be a formality. But we've dragged it out. Apparently took our eyes off the ball. And now it says we've left key players disrespected. It does say here he might still remain with the club. And it claims that they're rolling out the red carpet to bring him to the club. Now, this was put on Twitter by Sam Maguire himself. And it just says, Paris Saint-Germain are all in on Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool won't break the bank to retain the captain, but they do want him to stay. And then Moby on X retweeted that or forwarded that and said, sadly it's true. Now this Moby is focused on upcoming talents, transfers and rumours. If you like my content, subscribe. Thank you, content creator. And he's also pinned the Julian Alvarez stuff. I'm trying to see if there's anything in here that makes him even more or even less credible. There's nothing to say he's reliable or not. I'm gonna not hold my breath on this one. I'm really gonna wait and see. Could there be talks with PSG? Of course there could. And on the flip side, it could all be a load of rubbish. But we've just had the Bayern link about this. I think the next few days, couple of weeks, well, the international break period is going to be interesting, I think. It'd be even more interesting if Holland play in France. See if I can have a look at the international fixtures. There is Nations League matches as well. Oh, Holland play in Spain. Not quite France, but it's not far off. But I would say watch it carefully. There's nothing there that screams, oh my god, we're losing Virgil van Dijk. But there's nothing out there that says he's definitely staying either. There were some interesting comments on the contracts on both the live streams that were on tonight, both from AKM and Cop Talk. I mean, you'd be foolish to think that nobody's interested in the likes of Virgil van Dijk or Mo Salah. There will be. There's no doubt about it. You could say Wrexham would, if they could, would take Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah. The thing is, it's being able to afford the players, that's the issue. Because not only have you got your wages and your bonuses, you've got the signing on fee, and it'll be a bit bigger. because there's no such thing as a free transfer. No such thing at all. My personal thoughts on this. I don't think he would go to PSG because of the age profile they're going for. I don't see that one happening. Doesn't mean to say it won't, but I personally don't see it. Out of the two, if I was going to say the two transfer links I've seen today, I would say the Bayern one would be more likely. But even then, I'm sceptical on that one. Because what was it? It was an ex-Man United scout. But if there was also anything in this, we've heard nothing from Ornstein or Joyce, the club, or Virgil van Dijk. And the last thing Virgil van Dijk said was, if you hear anything about my future saying they know something, so the offers with his agent on, say, a PSG move, they're lying. So, I don't know, that's why I'm also a bit sceptical. If I search on X for Virgil van Dijk right now, and advise you not to do this, because X for football is a complete and utter mess. Okay? You'll be full of rumours and rubbish and all sorts, and you'll do your head in. So don't even search for rumours or stories, because you will find a lot of nonsense and a lot of clickbait rubbish and a lot of ITKs and Twitter trolls on there. I've gone back 2 hours. There's nothing more on there. Alright. Nothing more on the Virgil van Dijk to PSG or Bayern stuff. So take it with a pinch of salt, take it lightly. Don't assume the worst. At the end of the day, he's 33, nearly 34. We are going to have to think about replacing him soon anyway. We can't rely on Virgil van Dijk forever, same as we can't rely on Mo Salah forever. We've got to be realistic, they're not getting younger. Doesn't mean to say that they could still be world class for another year. I'm not saying they can't be. I'm just saying, don't get too worried just yet. Alright? At the moment, it's all speculation and rumour. We have had Mo Salah linked with PSG, and they immediately flat turned it down. Now, could that be because of wages or the age profile as well, or where he plays? But if it's the age profile, look at Virgil van Dijk. Okay? But I think the Mo Salah stuff came from his agent Remy Abbas, and PSG shut that down quick. So far, they haven't that I've seen shut down the rumour of this PSG one. Alright? That doesn't mean to say anything, true or not. So, alright guys, thank you very much. Take care, and till next time.